Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Zach with Military Mortgage Advisors, and we are going to be discussing some myths and misconceptions about the VA loan. Now, there is a lot of bad information when it comes to VA loans out there, and quite frankly, it's due to the lack of education that real estate professionals and veterans get on the program. So, we're going to dive into some things that we hear about and dispel some myths. So, first and foremost, the big one that I hear about is that there are no fees associated with the VA loan. This is absolutely not true. Just because you have a 0% down loan does not mean it is a free loan. So, what costs are associated with it, right? This includes your closing costs and some inspections that you'll have done. Your home inspection is an upfront expense. Your earnest money, which is similar to a security deposit for an apartment, is an upfront expense. And then your closing costs must be paid for by you or the seller. And we'll dive into a strategy of how I got into both my homes using my VA loan with no money out of pocket, leveraging seller concessions later. But these closing costs can consist of any lender fees, title fees, putting the property in your name, any property tax, and homeowner's insurance collected. So these are fees that you are responsible for as a veteran home buyer. So keep that in mind. The other one that I often hear a lot is that it can only be used one time. When I first used my VA loan, I thought it was a one and done program itself. It turns out this is not true. You can use your VA loan multiple times again throughout your life. A big one that you'll see is that you can only own one VA loan at a time. This is absolutely not true. I personally have two homes under the VA loan right now. When it comes to owning multiple homes under the VA loan, it all depends on your bonus entitlement, and that's something we'll dive into later as well. Now, I often get asked by veterans, can they use the VA loan for investment properties? Now, the catch is, quite frankly, no. But what you can do is you can house hack, which is what we're here for teaching, to leverage your VA loan, right? You can live in a home that you bought with your VA loan and then move out and continue to use your VA loan again, turning that home number one into an investment property. This is the right way to do it, but quite frankly, if we're looking at buying a traditional investment property or second home, that is not allowed on the VA loan. Okay. More myths that I hear about is that the VA has a minimum credit score. Quite frankly, the VA does not have a minimum credit score, but some lenders do. So, what do I mean by that? Maybe you've applied for a VA loan and you were denied because you did not have a 620 credit score, 640 credit score. I've even seen 580 credit scores being denied. But the matter of the fact is, the VA does not have a minimum credit score requirement. And we've been able to get people into homes with a low 500 credit score as long as they meet the VA guidelines. The VA home loan process is another myth that we hear. We hear that it takes forever, it's really slow, it's just not as fast as a conventional loan. This is absolutely not true. Josh and I have gotten people into homes as fast as 6 days clear to close, as you see with our sticker right there. The VA also has a maximum loan amount. Now, this is not true whatsoever. Now, some lenders, again, may have what we call an overlay, where they will only lend on a specific amount of money. But according to the VA, there is no maximum loan amount. Josh and I are partnered with investors that will lend up to a maximum of $4 million on a VA loan. So if you can qualify for it, we can give you the loan for it. Keep that in mind. The GI Bill cannot be used to qualify as income. All right. I've had some lenders try to pre-approve somebody with GI Bill income, and according to the VA guideline, your GI Bill cannot be used as qualifying income. The reason being is you're going to take summers and winters off, is how they expect it. It's not sustainable income. It is considered variable income, so the VA will not allow us to qualify you with it. Another thing that the VA has no acreage limit. Keep in mind the VA does not have an acreage limit compared to FHA or conventional loans, which are typically capped at 40 acres. So you could purchase a land or a home that has about 100 acres on it with your VA loan, even up to 200, 300 acres. So this is a huge benefit of the VA loan compared to other FHA and conventional programs.